All right, doctors of our personal injury doctors elite community. Hey, welcome on this presentation of one of our sponsors for January in this new year, 2023. Dr. Tony, yes, your administrator, founder of our PI Doctors Elite community. Personal injury will be great this year. And this introduction here is our professional, and he's a colleague, Dr. Farzad Marzban. Did I say that right?
Beautiful. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. Thank you.
All right, and he's one of our colleagues, and he has put together a EMR system that a lot of doctors are looking for. That's most biggest weakness, I think, in a lot of our doctors' offices is a prolific, great documentation service and geared towards personal injury. That's the one thing I've never seen out there. There's different softwares all over, but it's not geared to exactly personal injury. And he has put a lot of work into this. And a little bit about his background. He's a 2014 graduate of the great Parker University down there in Texas. And get this, both his parents are professors at Parker. Man, you got to have great credibility if you had that. So he started a lab business in 15 and sold it in 18. And he started a personal injury company called Complete Injury Center. And you can probably see his logo there on his shirt. That's pretty cool. And so he formulated what was needed for PI practices and developing an EMR system. And what he's going to do today is just kind of give us an overview of what that system maybe can do for your practice. Your many doctors on the community has been looking for, what are you using? What are you doing? These reviews are crazy. I need to do some more documentation. So I figured I would bring Dr. Farzad in and show all you his great things he has put together for the EMR system. Yes. All right, Dr. Farzad, thanks for being here.
Appreciate it very much.
Away. It looks like you're in a nice warm climate, but I don't know, where are you coming from? Where are you at? You're up east.
I'm in North Dallas right now. North Dallas in Texas.
That's right. You're down in Texas. So
So weather's good here today. So but this is obviously
yeah, no doubt. That's what we want to bring to all of us. It's working for me.
Exactly. Yeah, live on vacation. Exactly. Yeah.
Go ahead and take the stage. Just kind of tell us what you've been doing and how's it working for you. And just tell us how they can contact you.
No, beautiful. Really kind of like a short synopsis. Like you said, Doc, growing up, I was in a chiropractic household. I know the ins and outs of that, even before starting chiropractic school. And what I found out once getting out into the real world is no matter if you're the best chiropractor, best doctor, provider, whatever you want to say out there, if you don't have the ancillaries kind of solid, then it's hard to not only get your name out there, to be able to handle the patient load, to be able to, send reminders, to be able to do all the stuff necessary for a practice to be successful. So that really led me to start building out the EMR system. I started out, like you said, like in the lab business, I've seen different things, different professionals, things like that. And I got into the realm of personal injury. My dad's been doing it. My parents have been doing it for a very long time. I'm sure a lot of people here know my dad and my mom, especially my dad, because he's been around for much longer. And what I saw is that you need to have the infrastructure to be able to help out the provider to do what's necessary. Meaning this, I started out to complete injury centers late the teens, like 16, then 18, we really took off. And what I found out is there's a lot of doctors out there that really need the extra help. And it's really just so that they can be able to do what they're that they're trained to do, and to be able to help more people, right? My business, the Complete Injury Centers, really what we did is we built the EMR system for ourselves. Right now we're managing close to 40 something clinics. We got up to 60 something before COVID. And really what it does is it allows the different doctors to jump on board with us, and they use our EMR system. And we have a lot of extra things that we use with our systems. But what I found out eventually is this EMR system that we've developed for ourselves, and it works so well. I sit at a computer typically on a day, and I use my EMR system to manage all 40 something clinics. I see all the visits they've come in. I've seen all the referrals. We send all the referrals out through our EMR system. We send it electronically. We have e-scripts. We have LIS connected with it. So the EMR system also handles our medical doctors' notes and their tasks that they need as well. But the EMR system itself is made for personal injury, meaning this: whenever a patient comes in, we have our own system in place, and I'm happy to consult clinics out there to kind of make sure that everything is streamlined, because that's really my job right now. I'm essentially a project manager. I make sure that everything happens when it needs to happen. The reminders are sent out. Everything is easy for the doctors, so on and so forth. So that's what we've built with the EMR system. The EMR system, we have developers, we have full-time developers that are always working on it. We're always making updates to it. So kind of going out from A to Z, right? Patient comes in, we have everything in place. You don't have to be a personal injury clinic to necessarily use the EMR, but it's all the bells and whistles are really in tune to making sure that the personal injury patients are taken care of with your back office. And there's a lot of integrations that we've put together with our development team that we can offer the different clinics as well. So the EMR system by itself, it's really cool. We have obviously all the demographics, the patient list. On the patient, we have a very, and I'll make sure that everybody through Doc has an example with us going through the EMR system, so you can click and save that video and things like that. But we have a dashboard where everything is easily seen: date of birth, data injury, how many visits they've come in, how many visits they've missed, a compliancy ratio, which lawyer, and this is more personal injury, which lawyer is responsible, LOPs, LOP requests. When we got the LOPs, we send out LOPs electronically. It's just with a click, and there's different things that we can tune for particular clinics. LOP is sent electronically. We keep track of all that. Everything you can filter through, see which LOPs you do not have. You can easily resend them. We automatically resend LOPs every 2 weeks. So every time we don't get a LOP, it's automatic. And the cool thing is this is what I've really focused on with the EMR. We want to take place of as many people as we can to increase efficiency and efficacy, right? So whenever you're using the EMR system, we have all these shortcuts that you can click, so that one, it's happening, and two is, especially in this environment, I know everybody's kind of hurting with the environment, the workers out there that want to get hired, and so on and so forth, the quality. So you don't have to go out and resort to like 2 or 3 back office. You can have one back office person, and to be able to handle all that really takes care of that. Our back office, running 40 something clinics, our back office is around, I would say right now, close to 10. And some of them are part-time, some of them do their thing. But really with the patient load that we have in the clinics that we have, we should probably have no less than 30, 35 employees. But we don't, because the EMR system, and this is what I've been working on, 5, 6 years now, is making sure that the EMR system is valuable. I've used all the EMR systems out there. It's just, I've used Epic. I was actually a trainer for the Presbyterian system with the Epic EMR system. And I've seen, like, Epic is huge. To start out, you need, I don't know exactly the numbers, hundreds of thousands of dollars to start out with. So that's at the top. That's like the big dog. You have Athena, you have all these other ones, you have ChiroFusion, you have all these other ones that are good. And I'm not here to say any one of them are bad, but I fine-tune things that is in real time that are valuable for the actual clinic and the provider. Since I brought up Epic, one of our main developer, one of our principal developers, he's actually a medical doctor. He's a fellow in informatics. So he got his fellowship at University of California, and he's actually in informatics in the pathology lab. He's a pathologist by trade, but he specializes in informatics, which is just amazing for us, to be honest. He's on deck at all times. He sees all our coding. He's actually a better software engineer than a doctor. And don't send this to him, but he's one of my best friends, and I'm sure some people here that already know me know him as well. But me and him are like family, and he oversees everything from the standpoint of development and also just compliance and things like that. He's one of the head Epic guys at University of California as well, which is kind of cool that we kind of merged on this project. So from that perspective, so we are very strict with compliance and making sure that we're not only compliant for HIPAA, but we're also compliant in personal injury realm and also insurance. So so a part of our EMR system, we have options. If you are in network or out of network or whatever, we can also include the insurance side of things. Where the files are generated 837 that are sent to the insurance company, we can connect all that with our development team. So really, we just need to know what you need, and we can really do it. A part of the insurance you can still use, and really what it is it's great that you can use with the insurance. You have all the same date of birth, data injury, certain details, and all that stuff available at a glance with the dashboard as well. The insurance is really cool because for us to be able to add 100 versus one insurance that you're working with is just really like that. We can get clinics up and going depending on what package they want. Like, do they want to just have the EMR by itself where they have everything that we use, or do they want to have the EMR system that's more basic where they can kind of take it and use it how they want? Or do we want to fine tune it where we can build out, like with us, we have everything set up where the EMR uses our email addresses, certain email addresses as well. We have close to 6 or 7 email addresses just in general with the back office. So certain things are sent to different parts of our different departments based on what's going on. So we can get very intricate or keep it very basic as well. At the same rate, we use a lot of VoIP numbers. So we can also get people set up with that where the VoIP number goes directly to your office, and then all the text messaging, all the phone calls, all the tracking, so on and so forth, are used using that particular VoIP number. We're here really and people that, like I keep saying, people that know me, I make sure that I have the freedom, and this is the cool thing with the EMR, you can kind of take what we've already built out and kind of build your own future. I was in Vietnam for a month and a half, and I didn't skip a beat with anything that was going on with every clinic that was going on here. Every patient, we submit notes from the I'll go more personal injury. We submit all the notes from the EMR system. It's all tracked. We have a progress note for each patient. Each patient's profile essentially has a progress note that from there you can notify the lawyer. You can notify the lawyer with the specific email address or contact information that you want. For instance, weekly updates, and that's the kind of segue into that. So weekly updates we send every Monday morning. So we can have that tuned up for any clinic that wants to use that service as well, or that attribute of the EMR system. But the weekly updates go to one specific contact for that lawyer. The updates for an individual patient goes to this person at the law firm, or this contact. New patient notifications goes to this person in that law firm. If they're being non-compliant, it goes to this person at that law firm. A lot of times it's the same contact, but it's really cool because you can say, oh, everybody, if it's a 2-person law firm, this law firm and paralegal, you can say everything goes to the paralegal except this. This goes to lawyer, or what have you. So it makes it really easy. We also have the marketing side of the EMR. This is what makes us really efficient. The EMR is the EMR. Then we have like the CRM system, however you want to say, that handles all our marketing. So part of that I upload. And this is what we do with EMRs. We can upload all the affiliates that you work with in the infrastructure that we need, and then uploads, and it's immediately able to use. So you put it in, and by, like, depending on what's going on with our back office with the developers, within a week we can have everything working just like it works for me. For instance, you have 1,000 lawyers that you have. We make sure that we have it in the right format. The developers put it into your EMR. Then whenever you go to your notes, you say, hey, submit this to whatever lawyer is a part of that profile, it'll send it immediately to that lawyer. So we have everything fine-tuned, and this is why I reached out to Doc, is because we're using it, and it just works out so well. And at the same rate, I own it 100%. So it's a cool thing, because I want to now offer it to other clinics so that we can grow. And part of my drive with CIC was really to bring the power to the chiropractors, because chiropractors in everything that we do is the quarterback. In chiropractors, and I work with tons of medical doctors. I went to, I don't know if people know about it, it's Austin College in Sherman, Texas. It's a pre-medical school. I've been the quack out of all my friends my entire life. It's all good. It is what it is, But the thing is, now our friends that are medical doctors, they know more about chiropractic, and we work with them now, and so it's a really cool system. And I won't beat the horse dead, but if anybody has questions, they can ask me directly. I'll make sure that everybody has an intro with the EMR, kind of just going through a couple of the services and the attributes of it. And then we'll make sure that everybody gets the contact information. The EMR system is called Wing EMR, WING EMR, and you can go wingemr.com. On there will be all the contacts there. You can click what you want, or you can contact us directly. You're more than welcome to contact me directly as we get this kicked off. And we can make sure that we're accommodating you as best as possible with whatever task and bells and whistles that you want with the EMR. At the same rate, you can have essentially using the Wing EMR name, or you can white label it as well. I've already had a couple clinics that are interested in doing that. One clinic is managing 8 clinics. Then there's another clinic that is our clinic group that's about 17 or 18 or something. I forget exactly. So they've already been asking me for it, and they want to actually white label it. So it doesn't say, like mine says complete injury centers. Theirs will say whatever they want to name it. Really, they can say name of their clinic or whatever. But we're here, and I want to make sure that with what we're offering, that not only brings value, but also I want to be very sensitive to cost and make sure that new clinics that I want to make sure it works out. So new clinics, I'll make sure, especially if you reach out to me directly, I'll make sure that we get a good deal for you. But we're here, we're all family, and we'll make sure that we take care of whatever's necessary. So that's pretty much the rundown. So
that is a seminar in about 45 minutes. Yes.
I mean, pretty much, to be honest. Yeah.
Doctors, you got to realize that Dr. Farzad is one of our colleagues. He's a chiropractic physician. He has worked hard in putting this program together and now gearing it towards personal injury, which is something that is very, very needed. And I've been out 40 years, and I still haven't found one that specifically guides you towards the personal injury. It looks like it's a one-stop shop. He's got a lot of things that is systemized that you can just use with that. And he, we had a talk, and I said, we need to bring this out to our personal injury doctors community and get this out for you, because a lot of doctors are looking for this. Even if you're just new in practice, this would be great to incorporate in your practice. If you've been out 30 to 40 years, to change systems, maybe if you're going to do personal injury. But I think he laid it online, and he'll give us a link or a video probably to describe how it all works on our PI doctors community, as part of our and he's a member of our community.
Oh, of course, yes.
How we found him. So I appreciate him doing this and tagging with this. I know he will do well with a lot of our doctors who will use this, and you can get with him and his team and find out what all the specifics are with them as we go down the line in this month of January and this new year of 2023. You got any more to add there?
Beautiful. No, that's kind of piggybacking off real quick is with this as well. You don't have to go through all the trials and tribulations. We also give templated notes. We can also change the templated notes to make sure it's what you want. So we know what works. We'll offer that, and then you can tweak it as from there.
All right, it's Dr. Farzad.
Marzban. It's not the easiest. Yeah.
That's a good name. That's a movie star name, man. So we're gonna go ahead and get him back to the beaches behind him, and I
Yep.
want to thank him for his time and all his efforts to help us, his
Oh, yeah,
colleagues
100%.
in the field of chiropractic and other medical professions
Of course.
to be streamlined in the personal injury department, and that's why we
Definitely.
wanted to bring him on. All right, I'm gonna let you
Thank you.
go. We'll talk down the line.
Thank you, everybody.
We'll get that out on the doctor's community.
Beautiful. Thank you,
All
Doc.
right.
Thank you. See you, everybody. Thank you.